Hey everyone, welcome to another YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we're doing another Accurascale video. Accurascale Class 92. Look at that, you can see me, you can see myself because it's a really reflective bit of packaging. You can see packaging details that I've got the Accurascale Sleeper Class 92038 and we'll just have a little look into it and then run it and see how it looks. My Mark 5's not here yet, but we can run it with the Mark 2s that I've got just to simulate a sleeper rake. So let's just I apologize for the boxes behind me. I got like a second delivery that I wasn't expecting. Oh, I also got some Rowie friction buffer stops with lights and a couple of pockets, which would be quite cool. But that's not going to really be used until I actually build my layout properly and get it all in place, because I don't want to risk damaging stuff. So, wow. So this gives you all the decoder functions. Mine's DCC ready only so far. We've got function 0 daytime running mode, function 1 drive, function 2 high, low horns, sounds, basically all of it sounds. That's still really cool though. Dynamic brake, Spirax, wipers, pans, speed detonators, directional auto extinguishing cab light, disabled tail lights, yard mode, night running mode, top headlight, acceleration, shunt speed, volume control, pantograph test, drive hold. That's 28 functions in all. That's pretty cool. You've got the window blinds, so you can stick these in if you want. I won't be doing that because I as much as the scratch build I've done, it's boosted my confidence a bit. It's not boosted it that much. Operator's guide, that's quite cool. So it's done like that. It's actually really cool. So it's done like a little traction manual. I really like that. That's actually really cool. So it gives you the history, operators, and then the liveries as well. That's quite cool. Then of course you've got and it gives you in English and French, because of course these locos were initially designed to run via the channel and go to France, which is why the drivers who actually do those runs now are GBRF drivers, and they actually have to be bilingual. So they do like training to speak French. So we'll put this all away. I did buy a DCC ready version, right? Well, I know I did, but I just want to make sure that's what they sent me, because if they sent me the wrong one, I will do the honourable thing and say I tested it just to make sure, you know, just for the video purposes, but I've sent it back now after realising. Doesn't actually specify here. Well, it gives the serial, but yeah, it doesn't actually specify if it's DCC ready or whatnot. So I love this Accurascale packaging. Look how thick that bit of foam is. Really nice. And this is the model. Wow. That's pretty special. This is my first Accurascale model loco model, of course. The Mark 5, I have actually bought the Mark 5s. They are on the way from Accurascale. Ooh, got my detailing pack dropping out there. So it's a small detailing pack, which appears to be I think that's a Crew Electrics nameplate. I'll show you that on the camera. I think that's Crew Electric depot. So it's an etched nameplate, which is quite cool, that. So I just dropped it on my desk there. Yeah, it's just, should have done it a bit more sensibly probably, but oh well. So this is the model itself. Let's get that the box popped. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh my word, this is heavy. I'm just going to take this off and just crumbs, something has dropped out. It's another detail pack, which includes some hoses, some valances, by the looks of things. Wow. We'll just put this down to one side whilst we talk about the model itself. This is so heavy. Okay, one of the first things I noticed, because I obviously saw this top down first, the roof is still GBRF blue, because they've only wrapped the bodywork in the CS livery. I am going to get this on the layout. I'm going to have a little look at it, because I think this has got so much detail. This is wonderful. Wow. Let's get this put down on the layout. I'll see you guys there. How cool is that, eh? So this is DCC ready. I think there's an issue with the circuits there on my layout, but just looking at this model, it's gorgeous. So I'm using the Easy Control, the Easy Command DCC control setup from Bachmann to control it, but it's in DC mode, DC mode, so you can see it's triggered all the front lights there, but that shape is really great there. I love that. And then we'll just shun it forward ever so slightly. So that's just my fingerprints of dampness on the side there. I do apologise for that. But wow. I'll just hit that just so it's idled fully. You've got your DC shoes there. The underside detailing on this is spectacular. As you can see, I've got right next to the edge of my layout just so I can get in nice and close with the phone. But the bit you can't really see particularly well, oh God, we're derailed. Took me a second to fix. There you go. You can actually see inside the engine room there. My phone's struggling to get the macro right, but I can see, you know, those silver bits are actually inside the model. That's so cool. And then obviously on the roof, got all the AC equipment up here. Got your pantographs, which I think, I'm not going to touch them too much until I've read the manual because I'm not sure how settable they are. But that looks really spectacular. And then, like I say, just with my controller, which I'm just going to, there we go. So the slowest, that's a good crawl, I would suggest. Thank you, phone, for going back into focus. We'll stop and reverse. And then we'll do a top end run by as well. It is struggling a little bit with the macros. So we'll just do a quick drive by as well. And that's at half speed, and that's, like, for my layout, as much as I'm trying to simulate a mainline section of track, we'll just, so, yeah, it's basically just that there that's causing problems. Oh, crap. Yeah, so my station building just knocked off a piece of grille. I'm going to fix that really quick. See, that grille coming off there is a great chance to have a little look inside. So you can see, it's quite dark, but even just the fact that you can see behind the engine intakes there, and then, of course, separately fitted detail. It's wonderful, you know, that's amazing. And the handrails are separately fitted. The door handles are certainly separately painted, concept separately fitted. But yeah, I'm going to quickly get this fan, that cover refitted, and we'll go from there. What an absolutely gorgeous little loco there. I think it's really cool. You can see I'm a little bit of a train. We'll pretend I've definitely managed to refit that fan, no bother. But like I say, it's absolutely fantastic. I love these things. Like I say, my first model I got, that was like an electric loco, was actually a Class 92. It was one of the Autolima models, and it's a train that sort of stuck with me since, and I think that's the only reason I got any interest in these, is I got one as a model train when I was younger, and like I said, I think this is just a true recreation there. But what we'll do is we'll just move it forward, and we'll move it away, and just watch it come past. So what a stunning little loco there. The ICAs on the rear there. I do plan to stick some DCC in it in future, but until that time, it's just going to run around like this for now. But like I say, really cool little train, and like I say, there's definitely more to come from the model railway. Look at that outro. Oh yeah.